Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I want to do an unboxing and a review on the Shark NeverChange Air Purifier Max. So I've taken everything out of the box. Now we want to make sure and find this odor neutralizer that's in this box right here, and we're going to install it in the machine. But we got some plastic and tape to take off the machine first. Okay, so let's start by taking off all of this tape. There's even one big one on the bottom. Okay, so if you flip it upside down, there's a bunch of tape. We're going to take all this tape off, and we got to open this up and get inside. Okay, it's very easy to open up. You're going to turn this, and it's going to come off. We got to take this filter out and take this plastic off. Here's what it looks like inside. Now the filter's in a sealed bag, so we've got to cut it. Okay, here's what the filter looks like. And the filter's about 12 inches tall, and it's about almost 9 inches, well, 8 3/4 inches wide. So it's very easy to install. You can install it either way. You're simply just going to put it in here like this. These are little things here to help us get it out, but it's easy to take in and out. And you're going to put this in and turn this till it locks. So that filter we installed, it's got HEPA, it's got activated carbon, PET particle barrier. Now this debris defense, this is on the outside here. This, you have one on each side. This is what you can take off and clean. You're going to get kind of hair and dust on this. We can take this over the sink, get this clean, or just blow it off. And again, there's one on each side. Okay, so the unit sits overall right at 22 1/4 inches. Up top, we're talking about 11 inches wide. At its maximum, it's about 13. Let's talk about this now. This comes as an assembly, which is very easy to install, but once in a while you are going to have to replace this green thing. This has like that gel. This is like a fragrance that's going to be blown across. Air is going to be blown across it. You'll get a new one of these and you got to put it in, line up the dots, and rotate it to the lock position. So once in a while you will have to change this out. So up top here, you're going to line up these white arrows, and now we can turn this. Now, if we want more fragrance, that's the plus. If you want less, turn it to the minus. Now we're going to peel this off. This is telling you to remove that piece of plastic over the filter. So this is model number HP301. It's 120 volts, 60 hertz, 54 watts. Now it comes with a 2-prong cord, and it's about 64 inches long. Okay, so when you first plug it in, the screen is dark. You got to touch it. This is dark also, but once it's on, it'll display the percentage of clean air. But again, when we turn it off, so the power button I couldn't see because I had bright lights on. So when you first plug it in, the power light is on, and then you're going to press right here, turn it on. So you've got kind of two displays. You've got this display that it faces you, and then up top. Now I've got it in auto, but if I want to go to the fan, if I want to turn the fan up manually, I just hit this little arrow. And you'll see it display there. The air's coming out the top. So it's being sucked in on the sides. It's coming in on the sides. And then air goes straight up the top. But when I go back to auto, it's going to ramp the fan down. But when it senses dirty air, it'll ramp the fan up itself. So you may see the fan going up and down. And this may turn red or yellow depending on how much like dirt it senses in the air. So we can turn the lights 3 positions. There's like really low, you can hardly see it. There's high. This tells us, this is like an indicator, shows us parts per million, different sizes, and then back to percentage. We got a child lock there we can press and hold. And we have a timer. So we can do a timer for 1, all the way up to 12 hours on the timer. Now it does say the Shark NeverChange lasts up to 5 years, that filter. And so they call this the Clean Sense IQ. It's going to be constantly, if you have this in auto, it's constantly going to be monitoring the air. And as you, like say if you're cooking in the kitchen and you get a bunch of smoke, it's going to come in here and then it's going to turn yellow or red depending on how much particles are in the air. It'll ramp the fan up until it gets the room nice and clean, and then it'll go back to blue, and the fan speed goes back to normal, like low. And I also have this odor neutralizing technology, so I can smell a little bit of a little bit of fragrance in the air. I think it smells really good. Now it does say it will do up to 1,300 square feet. So this will do a kitchen. This will do like a kitchen, a living room, and a dining room kind of all in one. So I really do like that these will auto sense. They sit in the corner or somewhere in the house. They're nice and quiet, but then when it starts to sense the dirt and particles, it ramps the suction up. It's all automatic. I typically leave mine on auto. I do like the odor neutralizing technology. I think this is just a really nice HEPA filtration system. Okay, so this costs $300. I will put a link to it in the show description notes. I did buy this with my own money. Now, after 5 minutes, if it's in auto, the fan does shut completely off. And it's gonna, if it senses dirt, which I'm not sure how good it can sense dirt or like particles in the air, if the fan's not running, it should kick back onto auto again. But after 5 minutes of 100% clean air, the fan does shut completely off. And this sticker won't come off. I hate it when these things won't come off good. It's leaving a little bit of a residue. That's unacceptable in my opinion. This is brand new.